Daboll was fired by New York, and with that Daboll firing, Bill Belichick was asked in a press conference, what do you think about the Giants job? And he did not say he wasn't interested. It very deliberately said he did not say he wasn't interested. He just said he was focused on Wake Forest, which is like coaching the Giants. I mean, that's kind of how many times did he say that from the podium in New England? We're focused on a rather small D1 institution from North Carolina. Now, Bert, what are the chances that Belichick gets the New York Giants job?
I don't think they're great. I just think the Giants are going to look at this from a big picture perspective. They've sort of looked at every category of coach over the last 10 years. The last time they successfully hired a head coach was in 2004 when they hired Tom Coughlin. So it's been a long time since they've gotten one right. And, they went the young offensive coach route with Ben McAdoo. Then they tried the retread with Pat Shurmur. Then they tried the kind of walk-around generalist type of coach in Joe Judge. And then came back to like the quarterback guru and Brian Daboll, and none of them worked. So they're going to spend the next 2 months really casting a wide net and trying to evaluate everything. And so, do I think they're going to look at Belichick? Yeah, they're going to look at everything. But I have a hard time seeing that being the conclusion that they come to. I just look at the makeup of their team, where they are. I think they owe it to themselves to talk to him, and I think they probably will talk to him. But I think a lot of things would have to be right. Who's your offensive coordinator going to be? Who's your defensive coordinator going to be? Who's the head coach going to be in 3 years if you're not there anymore? I think all those questions have to be asked. And the thing to me that's really key about this, if you're an NFL team, is one of the things that Bill did at a great level, and that program did at a great level when they were really churning over those 20 years, was they developed people, players, coaches, front office. And so they had Josh McDaniels ready to replace Charlie Weiss. They had Bill O'Brien ready to replace Josh McDaniels. They had the line of defensive coordinators from Rack to Mangini to Dean Pease to Matt Patricia to Brian Flores. The last 5 years, one of the reasons why the whole thing fell apart is because that pipeline stopped. And there's a reason why they had to turn to Joe Judge and Matt Patricia to be the offensive coordinator, because there wasn't somebody there to replace Josh McDaniels. So what have you seen at North Carolina that would convince you that all of a sudden he's going to be able to put together an NFL staff again?
Well, you hired Lombardi.
Well,
right? I don't know where the proof is that he's going to be able to do it.
Do you think, Bill, if he were to go for this Giants job or any other NFL job, is he going to completely back away from the notion that he needs to run things from a GM standpoint also?
Oh, I think he would be. Yeah, I think he would back off of some of that now. I do think he would
I know, and I know he's said that before, but nobody believes him.
It's the Giants. You know what I mean? And he's got a good understanding of what the Giants have always been that way, where the coach and the general manager has always sort of been the authority there. Even when Parcells was there, it was George Young. So Bill's got a good enough understanding of history to understand the way that organization has always been run. I think he'd walk across hot coals to get that job.
Okay, so what in the last 7 years can you tell me one positive thing that he's done that would make you want him to be a coach?
Fred, you have. I think you owe it to yourself to have the conversation with him, because maybe he gives you some good ideas.
He's going to be 74.
I know, and that's the thing. Is if you're looking at it from a Giants perspective, it's look, a lot of things that we have done. A lot of things that we have done over the last 10 years have gone absolutely the wrong way, and we need to rethink things. At the same time, their two best hires by far over the last half century were who? Bill Parcells, Tom Coughlin, right? Parcells was a promotion from within, and Tom Coughlin was a guy that they had there before. So, their greatest success, that's why that's sort of the crutch of that franchise is to always go back to something because that's where their greatest success was. Now, the most recent regime, they didn't do that. They went outside the organization for the first time, guys they had no connection to, And that didn't work out either. So now do they go back to what they know? And
Which
Bill
would be
is obviously-
Belichick?
Huh?
Belichick would be something they know?
Yeah, because they had him there.
Yeah, but, I was in middle school.
No. But the family stayed in touch with him, though. Like, that's a known
Yeah, but that's not having
a known,
him.
That's a known quantity, though. Like,
But
versus,
that they were on the planet together?
well, I mean, Tom Coughlin was gone
They weren't
for
in space.
Tom Coughlin was gone for 14 years and came back. So, like, it's not the same. I'm not saying it's the same.
No, this is like 35 years.
But I'm just saying, like, if you're
96 is when he took the Cleveland job. It's
Like-
30. Yeah.
I'm just telling you, like that like one crutch of that franchise, and it's been a great franchise and has done a lot of things right for a long time. They're on hard times now, but one crutch of that franchise has been that they always go back to the familiar. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think the phone call happens between John Mara and Bill Belichick. I don't think it goes anywhere. To be clear on this, like, I don't think it goes anywhere, but I think the phone call happens.
For all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.